Computer parts. Blimmin' now. I wanted more power, so I got myself more power, and I went shopping, and it took me at least 2 months to be able to gather the parts together. And what I didn't realise was the fact on how much in total I actually paid for all of this. £1,187.64. Brand new. This is all brand new. This is not second hand. Didn't go to any other sites like Newegg or whatever. This is all brand new stuff. And holy cow, didn't realise just how much I actually spent. It took me 2 months to buy. Now, as you know, I don't make any money out of YouTube or anything. I work for a living. I work nights. So it was on my days off. I would go shopping and what have you. Already built a Windows PC a couple of months ago with exactly the same parts as what's up there, apart from the crucial 2 terabyte. I only bought one of instead of 2. 2 terabyte drives. Absolutely fantastic. Gonna be really, really good running Linux on it. Bought all the parts for the Windows. Fantastic game in it. Windows 11 on there. Haven't got Microsoft Edge on there anymore. Absolutely fantastic. Got rid of the majority of the telemetry that's on there, but I only use it for gaming, so I'm not too bothered anyway. But yeah, why don't you do your gaming in Linux? Well, that's a video for another day, basically, because it still isn't there yet. Not for me anyway. I want something that works straight on out the bag, and of course everything's built for proprietary systems. Games are written for proprietary systems, basically. Yes, you can game on Linux through Proton, yeah, for a majority of the games, but for AAA games, because we're not getting them ported on over to Linux anymore, since Proton has come on out and the Steam Deck has taken on over, then yeah, I'd rather have something that actually works. So built myself a gaming machine. Absolutely fantastic, using a Montech. The only difference on this list, of course, is the Lian Li Lancall 216. Gonna show you some pictures of them anyway, of the parts that I got. Like I say, I just did not realise just how much I had spent in total. £1,187.64. That's a lot. And this is not a high end. It's not high end at all. In fact, the most expensive part was the graphic card at £275.47 on here. So you can imagine if I went out for a 4090, I could be spending well over £3,000 or more. Bloody ridiculous, really. But, you know, it's only a 3060 with 12 gig of RAM on board. I'm finding with like the game The Last of Us, I'm only using 8.5 gig on there off of the card, and the graphics are coming out absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. I've recorded the game already. I've got 8 parts to go on up onto YouTube. So I've recorded that. I've just got to put them on there. But this has blown me away on how much I actually paid on out. And like I say, it took 2 months also. 2 paychecks. Not fully my full paycheck, but you know what I mean. Of putting money aside to be able to get the parts that I got there. All from Amazon, of course. And what we're going to be doing is having a look on here. I'm going to put this up to full screen if I can remember the button. There we go. This, of course, is my graphic card. That's what I'm using. It's got 12 gig of RAM on it. Does fantastic. It's good for video rendering as well, believe it or not, as well as gaming on. All right. It's really good. It's overclocked already. It's an overclocked edition of it, and it just works. You've got ray tracing I'm not bothered about, but it does the job. Yeah. So you can get away with gaming on this. A lot of experts would say, well, it's actually a very, very slow card. Really? This is a mid-build. This would be classed as a mid-build of what I've got listed. So, but it works. I've got 3 of these cards now. A lot of you might be saying, well, why didn't you just rip out your other one, the build that you're using now? Well, this, I'm actually, what I'm recording this on is my old Ryzen 5 2600 build. Not Asus, ASRock or ASRock, however you want to pronounce them. Board, B450 board, -M Pro 4. I believe. That's what I'm doing this vid. So it just goes to show, and that was built back in 2020. Yeah, between 2020 and 2021. I think it was 2021 when I built it. Built two of them, actually. I just needed to upgrade. So let's go to the next. These are the two terabyte. These are, I've got two of these going into the new build. It's being built at the moment. It's up the road. I can't build them myself anymore because my eyesight is failing on me. Oh yeah, I can wear glasses and what have you. I've had my eyes tested. I had a cataract removed back last year. So, you know, no matter what age you are, people always associate cataracts with old people. No, don't matter what age you are. Christ, I'm only 50. I'm coming up to 52. Yeah, so, you know, crikey. Back in October last year, I had cataract removed. It took 3 months for me to recover from it. So you can imagine the time taken off of work, especially when they don't pay sick pay. But hey-ho. So, yeah, you can bring it on down. What's the point in paying into a system? Yeah, exactly. When you don't get anything back. Yeah, well, that's a video for another day. Don't get me started on that. Anyway, there we are. Crucial. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic drives. Have two of them on my board. 1000-watt power supply, just in case I want to upgrade the graphic card, but I highly doubt if I will. Absolutely fantastic though. Really good power supply. I've got that in so that'll be two of my computers that'll be running this. All my other computers have got 850-watt power supplies in. But yeah, here we are. It's the Ryzen's 5000 series, of course. Ryzen 7 5700X. Absolutely fantastic processor. 8 cores, 16 threads. Can't go wrong with this processor. Really good. I needed something to beef up my video editing. I mean, this machine is more than fast enough that I'm using now on my Linux. But this just blows my mind away. This processor, absolutely fantastic. Really good for gaming on. Really good for everything. Really. AMD, you know, can't go wrong with. A lot of people poo them still, you know, about AMD. No way, mate. Just works. Just works for me. I touch wood and whistle. I've had no problems with AMD at all. That's the board that I'm using. Yeah, I wish they wouldn't call it gaming, because you can game on any bloody board. Doesn't matter what it is. Don't matter how powerful it is. You can game on whatever. You can game on a potato. It's been proven before. So all this hype about, oh yeah, it's for gaming and all that, just because it's got modern tech on it. And the reason why I got this board is because it is a really good board. All right, it really is. I always turn off the RGB, especially that bit that's glowing up red there. There's bloody started lighting up and what have you. Yeah, this is it's a good board. I'll tell you that now. This is only DDR4. All right, I'm not going AM5. This is AM4. I'd rather. There's still loads of life left in DDR4. Yeah, games are still written for it, so it, you know, I suppose actually it will still be able to run on whatever, you know, games will be able to run on whatever. Now that AM5's out, it's it's going to be universal, isn't it, for whatever build, even down to DDR3. It's been proven that today's games are still able to be played on DDR3 as well. So, you know, anyway, yeah, absolutely fantastic board. Two M.2 drives on here. You've got all those SATAs as well, SATA drives, but I'm not going to bother with them anymore. If there's anything I want, then I'll just use an external drive on this computer and just store a load of stuff on there. But I'll also have this computer that I'm running now, have this as a backup, because I've got all my other stuff loaded up on this computer. Yeah, I've got IC docks, which are trays with drives on, bit like you would have on a servo, if you like. But they're hot swappable, so you can like swap them on out. As long as you haven't got them mounted, or you're not pulling out your actual operating system that you're running at the time of pulling it out, you're all right. But loads of people were doing that. That's just stupid. People don't think, I don't know why, they don't when it comes to their tech. They think that they can get away with everything, so they try these things out and then they think, oh, it's fucked up now. Yeah, This is a case that I'm using. It's a non-RGB. It's the Lian Li whatever it's called, 216. It's a non-RGB, but yeah, it's a nice case. I've gone for a black. Now, the great thing about this case is that you can move the front I/O, which would be up here. You can move that to down here. Absolutely fantastic. You can move it down here, and that's what I've asked matey up the shop to do for me. And I'm waiting on a phone call at the moment for this to be done. I took the parts up to him yesterday, and he was like that. As soon as I walked in the shop, I took a trolley up with me. I had the this case on a trolley, and my missus brought the other trolley up with all the other parts for the build, power supply, everything else, you know, motherboard and all that in the trolley. That's a Lian Li, he goes. Yes, it is. What do you want me to do? I said, could you build in this for me, please? Here's all the parts. Yeah, sure, he said. Holy cow, he said. Yeah, you might not hear from me for a couple of weeks because I'll probably end up taking this home with me, he said. Yeah, so even though it's class as a mid build, yeah, it's not high end. It's not a high end build, although it would be to some, but not to others. Do you get what I mean? Professionals and that, professional reviewers and all that of computer parts will say, yeah, well, it's only a mid build, isn't it? You know? But the performance that I'm getting out of this on the Windows system, because it's exactly the same build apart from the case and the storage as well. The performance I'm getting out of it playing games is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Really is. Amazing. So, yeah, we'll go on over to here now. Here's the ramage that I'm using, 32 gig altogether. This is 216 sticks of DDR4 Vengeance, Corsair Vengeance, LPX. I don't know what the LPX means, but it's made for Ryzen anyway, for Ryzen processors. So, fantastic. Yeah, just does what it says on the tin, basically. Brilliant. Just runs just excellently. And that's the cooler. It's the premium one. Does for Intel as well as AMD. You get all the parts on here. Noctua cooler. Absolutely fantastic. Can't go wrong with it. Really can't go wrong with it. And there we go. Back to the beginning again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 even. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 parts in your computer altogether. Fantastic. No, just really, really good. I mean, what I am surprised at, though, was the price that I paid for it all over the 2 months. Like I say, you know, it's a lot of money, and that's supposed to be a mid-spec, if you like. High-end parts, though. I mean, you look at the Crucial P3 2TB M.2, 2 of them going in there, 32 gig of RAM. So imagine if I went up to like 64 or 128, which I think this board can take up to. Holy cow, be even more mullah. I need more than 1,000 watt as well to run it, no doubt. But yeah, I just thought I would do this video just to let you know what's going on in the future as well with my channels, if you like. My gaming channel, yeah, I've played all the way through with The Last of Us, so that's going on up next. Next after that will be Tomb Raider series, the remakes of the old games. They'll be going on up. I've got a lot to do, but no time to do it all in. So, you know, it's going to take time. So you're just going to have to wait. With the live streaming that I was going to do on that other channel, I probably won't. I'll probably just stick to videos. I think live streaming scares the hell out of me. I used to do it. I used to do it quite regularly back in the day, back in 2017 and 18. And 16, I began live streaming, but yeah, no longer do. Ever since we had the pandemic, if you like, I don't know, just ruined everything. That did, didn't it? Certainly did. Anyway, that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching. Don't think there's anything else I need to tell you. Look out for The Last of Us, which will be going on up onto Cramgat's channel. My other channel, gaming channel. I haven't put anything up there for a while, and I need to get that going. But this one's going up onto my main channel. So, yeah, I don't know what to call this video. There's obviously a name down below. New computer parts or whatever. I don't know what I called it yet. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. That is it from me. Bye. for now.